Wait, Chili, stories? What kind of child were you? One of them must have been when she punched that one kid. Okay, so for those of you who don't know about that story, it's in this video. But the gist of it is, a kid bullied me in kindergarten, so I retaliated by punching him in the face. Just bloop. But I never really got in trouble for that, and it's probably because he was bullying me. But nope, I got detention for different reasons. Wow, must have been worse than punching a poor kid in the eye. 1, you would think. 2, he bullied me. Don't say he was a poor kid. Hey guys, it's Chili. So I've talked about this before, but as a kid, I was a goody two-shoes. Never complained, always followed the rules, had perfect attendance, was super popular. Okay, that's a lie, but whatever. Our first story takes us to the 1st grade. Yep, I was a rebellious goody two-shoes from the start. I loved playtime. I played anything and everything. Stuffed animals, action figures, Bratz dolls, those little NASCAR things or whatever. I just love to play, which explains my continuous addiction to video games and not doing work. But yeah, super playful child. Now, my parents both worked, so I had to take the bus to and from school, and the way the buses worked for my elementary school was that the bus kids gathered in the gym, and you sat in your bus line and just waited until your bus arrived. Because each grade would get out at a different time, like 5 minutes different for each grade, I had to wait in line for about 20 minutes for all the older kids to get out and the bus to get there. As a kid, 20 minutes is a freaking long time to just sit there in the line and do nothing. I was bored. So, me and my friend who was sitting behind me at the time decided to play a nice friendly game of tag. I mean, we had the time, we were sitting in a gym, so it was the perfect place to play a game of tag, right? Wrong. My friend and I started running after each other just like the little kids we were until those meddling adults got involved. One of the bus line monitor teacher people stopped in front of us, looking pretty annoyed.
What do you think you're doing?
We're just playing tag.
Excuse me? But playing around in the bus line is not allowed. Do you not know the rules?
No one ever told me about any rules.
Tell me your names and the names of your homeroom teachers.
Was this lady serious? Not even a warning? Hey lady, we're innocent kids here. We were just trying to play in the gym. You know, if this incident happened today, we'd probably have a party thrown for us because we were actually playing around and didn't have our faces glued to our fancy phones. You know what? I'm not even gonna blame the advancement of technology on kids constantly on their phones. I'm gonna blame you, lady. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna blame you. As you guessed from the title, I ended up getting my first detention that day. As someone who never broke the rules, never really got timeouts or grounded as a kid, I felt super out of place in detention. It actually felt like being in a prison cell. Even though it wasn't really a big deal, you literally just ate your lunch in a windowless classroom and you have to be quiet for the whole period. Okay, scratch that. That does sound depressing for a kid. I never told my parents about the incident because I felt like such a disappointment. Like this innocent goody two-shoes got a detention. Even though now that I think about it, if I did tell them, they probably would have laughed at how stupid the reason for the detention was. But joke was on me because something that I was not aware of, since I didn't have any experience with getting in trouble, was that the school sends a letter home probably for that reason, and my parents ended up finding out. They weren't mad about the detention itself, but they were pretty disappointed that I hid it from them. Sorry, Mom and Dad. So never played around in the bus line again and never got in trouble again until the following year in 2nd grade. Oh man, okay. So something you should know about me is that I absolutely can't stand heat. Even though I was studying abroad in a desert for 7 years, you'll always catch me indoors where there's an AC blasting in my face. I much prefer being chilly than being hot. You can dress up when it's cold, but you can't run around naked when you're hot. Unless you're okay with being arrested, I guess. So one day, it was just beyond hot outside, and me and my friend decided to stay inside the classroom for recess instead of going outside. Apparently that was against the rules too! I mean, okay, it's not usual to see kids in the classroom when it's recess, so I guess logic should have played out here. But listen, you never told us that we were not allowed to stay in the classroom during recess. Baka. The thing is, when the teacher caught us in the classroom, we again did not get a warning. She just straight up handed us that lunch detention and then made us go outside, even though there was only like 5 minutes left for recess. That was not a fun 5 minutes. These teachers were improvising as they go. Was there some sort of monthly detention quota that they had to meet that I didn't know about? Even though I probably should have told my parents about the detention this time, I never learned. Remember when I said that my parents work? Well, they both always came home after I got back from school, which means I got dibs on the mail first. So for the next week, I kept getting the mail until I hit the jackpot with that detention letter. And I hid it from them. They never found out until I told them years later. And at that point, it was too late to really lecture me about it. So yeah, that's how I got my 2 detentions. Pretty stupid if you ask me, considering I punched a kid in the eye and all they did was tell my parents about it, but there weren't really any other consequences besides that. Do you guys have any stupid detention stories? Let me know in the comments. Also, I will be attending Vidcon this week, so if you're going, come try and find me. I'll be roaming around the convention. Make sure you follow me on Instagram or Twitter because that's where I'll be posting about my whereabouts. Also, there's gonna be another animation next week. That's right, 3 videos, 3 weeks in a row. Who even am I? I'm very sleepy and very tired, that's what I am. Also, we have a second channel now, so make sure to subscribe to it as I'll be posting vlogs, stream highlights, and basically anything that doesn't fit in this channel. And that's it from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!